Drax here, and this is just a quick tutorial on pen tools. You might have seen it in speed arts and in progressions, and that's how I made my logo. It's right here. That I did in my most recent progression. Alright, so let's begin. You're going to want to create a new one. And my logo dimensions are 1280 by 1280 pixels. I wouldn't fool with any of this stuff if I were you. So yeah. Okay, so basically, in this sidebar right here, you can go down to this little tool right here. If it doesn't show up as this tool, you can hold down on it and find it. It might be on this one, and then you can just hold down and find it right there. So basically, what you're gonna want to do is here. So let's say I was gonna write something like, I'll just write tutorial. You'd click, not right click, but click with your mouse where you want it to start, and then it should do that little dot, and then click again in another place, and hold shift to make perfectly straight lines. So I just do that, and then click again, and then if I wanted it to be like, here, I'll just go, just do this, and if I want it to be a curved line, you just click on the destination where you want the curve to end, so I'll just do here, and then you stretch it out with your mouse, like so. You can stretch it out. It gets some getting used to, but it gets kind of easy to do. So then, once you do that, there's these two lines that come up, and that basically makes it so it can form in like a different angle after you're done doing it. So to make it not do that, like let's say you want that line to just go like that, and then just do a straight up. See, because when you do that, it kind of curves around to make it a smooth line. You're going to want to hold Option on a Mac, and I'm not sure what you have to hold on PC. So you hold, it's the second to left from the space bar. I really don't know. It makes that little icon underneath the pen tool that kind of looks like the one right here. Convert pen tool. Oh, yeah, I guess that's what it does. It converts the pen tool. So you're going to hold down Option or Alt, and then click, and then that second one goes away, and you can just go ahead and do that. It goes straight, whichever way you want to do it. So I'll just do this T. So as you can see, it kind of left this path area, and then now what you're going to want to do is File, and I have Photoshop CS3 because we had some confusion about my computer because it's kind of old, and I don't really want to get into that right now. So you want to hit Export, or go under Export, and find Paths to Illustrator. Click that, and you can I have a little folder for all my paths. I'm trying to be organized. See, I'm just going to write tutorial, and then export it as a work path, and it should be a .ai, Adobe Illustrator. So save that. May take a while. It's perfectly normal. Alright, now you're going to want to go into Cinema 4D. So now, this is probably the most difficult part about this tutorial. So you're going to want to hit Merge. So basically what merging does is it brings the path that you made onto the same document, and when you hit File, Open, which most people do, it creates a new document for the specific path. So I'll just do merge. And you're going to click on it and open, and then put the scale to 1, connect times, centimeters. Okay. It could be in an odd place, like for some reason it's all the way up there, but that's okay. It's pretty deranged, but I didn't really put any thought into this, so. And then there's the path. It usually comes in a group, like if I make if there's a bunch of paths, it comes in a group sometimes, so just one. I'll just go ahead and, so you see this little thing with, it looks like a sphere and then a transparent box around it. You're going to want to hold down that and then go to extrude NURBS and then drag the drag the path that you did. You have to drag each specific path. Like if it's in a group, you can't drag the group. You have to drag the specific paths each into different extrude NURBS. So you drag that in. And then this is where you really need to pay attention. So, well, I guess actually not. Never mind. So fillet cap, you can just screw around with these. I'll just do like 5, I guess. Cap. And then go under object, and this basically adjusts like how far back the thing is, and this is really important. Okay, so you can just screw around with this. You can add lights to it. It's basically just like, there it is, there's the path. And you don't want to try to move the path around. Well, you can, but I think it's more organized when you don't have this like opened and you just have like this, and you can rename it by hitting return and then T, I guess. And there it is. And then you can go ahead and put some lights in there if you want. And just do the basic stuff that you do to like a text object or something. I don't really want to go into render settings right now, but we can just go ahead and save optional PNG 1280 by 720. We'll make a material really quickly. It'll be out soon, so let's just see how this looks. Looks pretty terrible. Whatever. I can live with this. Hold on, see how that looks. It's a little better. Okay. Let's go ahead and render that out. Find that. You can just save it. This doesn't really matter. I don't really want to get into this. There you go. You just made a Pentool T or whatever you wanted to do. Just for tutorial's sake, we made a T. So there. Alright, so that'll be the end of the tutorial. You can go ahead and leave what you want my next tutorials to be about. And just give me some advice and feedback about what I should do next. Alright.